Record. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if there's a hearing person and a deaf person placed, and if a hearing person says something, people don't think twice about it, but if a deaf person stood up and said something, it would be frowned upon. And we need to support them, though, to improve in our community. So if a hearing person said the same exact thing, people, they wouldn't mind, they would support that and it'd be okay. And that's hearing privilege, though. So if a deaf person can speak and write well, then hearing people tend to notice them more and support them. But if they can't speak or write well, they're still just looked down upon and viewed negatively. So now getting back to what I said earlier, we mentioned autism. That's key, autism. And also certophobia. So everyone involved in the deaf community has to fully analyze themselves and know the theories. And it's not enough, though. And comparing, gays and queers, and they have, books published and research articles. You have to analyze that thoroughly. And, the words constantly change in the languages. So people involved in that community need to learn that and identify themselves with that. And that's great because it helps people in the community understand that. If a hearing person is involved in a minority of Spanish or Black people, involved in a Black or Spanish group, then, they want to be, they're still targeted in that kind of group, even though they're hearing. And that's good. It made me really think about that from that kind of point of view. And we really have to still study and analyze, and, that's what influences us for feminism. Because we have tools we use, examples and situations, discussions, we have all that. And also for deaf studies, we have politics, we have language, we have discussions as well. It's still improving. It's not, it's not enough, but it's still getting there. So about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we mentioned autism again. We all have to agree and support that and have to apply our knowledge to that. Autism, that's key here. We have to analyze exactly what that means. Dirk's involvement, the author who discussed this, he's deaf, and we need to expand on this and analyze exactly that and what the goals are. And then we have to just go ahead, but we need more people supporting that. We need to set up more deaf schools, and people involved in the community understand autism. We see it from all different kinds of perspectives. ASL is our first language, and English is our second. And both are very important still. I don't see even enough of that we should. We should work on that more. And we have to analyze more information and discuss that in a more positive environment about it's our language, And I've seen a lot of hearing students, in the deaf community, and they don't think about the goals and the structure of the language itself.
Okay.